Hey guys, it's Chris here, and let's have a quick story time. Today we're gonna talk about. So today, it was an interesting day. Well, not today and yesterday. So it turns out that I didn't think I'd wake up knowing that hey, you're gonna get surgery today. So yesterday was um the 31st, and today's August 1st. So yesterday at around, I've been working a lot of hours this week. So I worked from 9 to 3 yesterday at Chicken Kitchen, and then I worked from 6 to 11. So around 7 or 9 p.m. I was sharpening a knife as I was taking the line and dealing with customers, and this happened right in front of a customer. So it was kind of funny, like not funny, but like their reaction to see that happen in front of them. So the knife was not cutting the chicken. So what I did was I was sharpening the knife, and as I was sharpening it, there's a little tool that you put in your hand, and you hold it, and it has a little edge. You put the knife. So I was sharpening it. On the way down, the knife went straight into the lower part of my thumb, like right around there, and I was shook. Like it was so crazy. Like in the moment, I guess I reacted without thinking, and I just pulled it out and I ran back, and I'm just like, all right, I called whoever I needed to, and I went to the kitchen and I put pressure on the wound. I put towels and stuff to clear up the blood because it was just like gushing, and I put hydrogen peroxide on it. That stung like crazy. Like it was just like sizzling and stuff. So that sucked, but then I had to go. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna need stitches. Like it was just a giant gash down my the lower part of my thumb. So I'm so sorry about my voice. So like I was under anesthesia today, so I kind of lost my voice a little bit. So yeah. But from there on, I sat down and had a drink. I'm like, all right, let's see. I drank some water because that's for some reason always good. And from there, I went to Baptist Urgent Care, and I sat there for like, I'd say like a good 20 minutes, like with an open wound, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I should like be admitted already. And then I get there to hear that they're like, yeah, we can sew it up, but you need to see a hand specialist. So I'm like, all right. So they just wrapped it up, and it was still open. So I had to go all the way to Baptist, like the legit hospital, and that's kind of far from where it was. So I would say it was like 25-minute drive, 20 minutes around there. And I get there and I get into the ER, and there's like tons of people, and I'm like, listen, this and that happened. And they're like, yeah, Mondays are the worst. There were so many people. I got into the ER at like roughly 8 o'clock, and I didn't get surgery until the next day at 2:30. So that goes to show how long it takes. I mean, the staff was very nice, and like I was very happy with how they treated me, but the process was the only thing that was a little time consuming, and it was a little tedious. So the ER was, everybody had like a shit face, and I don't know, it was just crazy, and I was so worried. Like I had so many things on my mind. I'm like, all right, I need to worry about workers' comp and stuff like that. And aside from the fact that I could have potentially lost feeling in my thumb, I did cut my tendon, but partially. And it was scary because I use my hands a lot, and hands are very important. Like for example, I'm a magician, so that's kind of important when you need your hands. A musician, I play trumpet, I play French horn, I play guitar, and I don't know what I'd do without my hands. And essentially, your hands are important, even if it's just not for those two things that I mentioned. But I was really worried about that, and I just was so stressed. And over time, I was stressed because one of my fears is, one, I don't like needles. So like I can see a head get chopped off in a movie or something and be like, cool, but like a needle and I'll freak out. So I had to get an IV, which is so annoying. So they stuck the IV in, and I told the guy, and I'm like, I just looked away. I was like, no, just go, don't tell me. So he put it in. I'm like, all right, it doesn't hurt. It's just seeing it that messes with me. So then there's just this needle put in me, and they pull it out, and there's like a little plastic piece that stays inside your vein, or I think it stays inside your vein. so they could put fluids through your body, and they gave me antibiotics because the knife was cutting chicken and it could have been infected. So, or should I say antibiotics? No, it's just a funny way of saying things. I like to mispronounce things sometimes. And I was sitting there, and then I felt like I was getting chemo. Like they sit you down in the little chair with the recliner, and then you have the little baggie connected with the antibiotics, and you're just watching TV. So from there, they after that they rinsed my wound with saline water, which I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing it's water and salt. Sounds common sense, but that stung like crazy. Oh my god, like it was so painful. From 1 to 10, that was like an 8, and like that was rough. Surprisingly, the worst part. So from there, they wrap me up and they take me to the room, and they're like, all right, so your doctor will be arriving at like in the next day in the morning. When I just wanted to get that done with, and I'm like, all right, I'll just go to the hospital, get it stitched, and go home roughly at like 12. Nah, that's not how it happened. So I was afraid of getting stitches because I'm like, all right, what if I feel it? And this was my first surgery ever. So the process just got longer and longer and longer, and I'm just like freaking out. So eventually the doctor gets here. He tells me, the anesthesiologist talked to me, and they tell me about what sedatives are gonna put me down, and they're like, they give me a choice. They're like, you can do general, or you can do general anesthetic, or local anesthetic with sedation, heavy sedation. So I decided to pick the heavy sedation with the local anesthetic, because I don't know if you guys know, but when you use general anesthesia, they put a tube down your throat. I didn't want a tube down my throat. That sounded like, even though I might not feel it while I'm under, when you wake up, you might feel it. I don't know, that I think you would feel it. So they put some, I don't know what it was, but some drug in my IV, and then I just got really calm, and then I just knocked out. All I remember was being placed on the operating table like a lab rat, and they put the oxygen on, and dude, oxygen is like, I don't know why, it just felt so good. Like, I guess because it's pure oxygen, so I don't know, it felt pretty cool. Or maybe it wasn't oxygen and they're just telling me it was oxygen, and maybe that's what put me to sleep. But yeah, I just woke up. It was straight out of a movie. Like, you're just like, you open your eyes and you're like, where am I? What time is it? What day is it? And then I look over and I see this thing. So I talked to the nurse, and she's like, yeah, you were there roughly for like an hour. And yeah, they told me what happened, that they stitched up my tendon on the inside, and they stitched me up on the outside too, and they wrapped it up, and that it's a partial cast. It's hard in some places and soft in some others. And I'm slowly losing my voice throughout this video. And wow, I didn't think I could go on talking for 8 minutes, but you know, story time. And it was just a unique experience, and I mean, I wish I didn't have to go through this. Oh, I forgot about the other thing. They gave me Percocet for the pain, but that was before the surgery. They gave me Percocet, and Percocet's no joke, man. That's strong. Like, I was just straight up singing like an idiot while getting X-rays and stuff like that. And like, in my mind, I was just like, Percocet, naughty Percocet. Right now, I'm not feeling much pain. Maybe I'll feel it later because they prescribed me like some antibiotics and codeine. So yeah. So that was pretty much my day. I got out at like 6, and I'm Venezuelan, so I'm like, I want a cachapa. So I just went to the nearest place where I can get a cachapa, and I got a big cachapa. I was starving because I couldn't eat, and the last thing I had eaten was the day before at like 9 o'clock. So I was starving. I was just surviving on like the IV fluid. And it was just interesting to see how doctors work and like how they help people. And I don't know, I didn't really have time to thank the doctor because I didn't see him after, because he's a busy guy and there's probably other patients he had to help. But yeah, I'm very grateful for him fixing on my hand. And if I had lost the feeling in my thumb, like, that would have been really bad. So right now, I don't know, I might go through some physical therapy. I'm not sure if I will, maybe, but at least I get the next few days off work. Let's see how long it takes to heal, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Or not, but yeah. Bye.